What's up, girls? What's up, girls? I'm trying to figure out how to get this to stay in focus. And I'll figure it out in a minute, so don't get dizzy on me. There we go. Well, let's see if we can keep it there. Guess we just gonna do it from here. So what's going on, girls? So I don't want y'all to get too dizzy, but I want y'all to be able to see everything I'm doing. So I know I'm moving you around a lot, but just trying to get you in focus. So let me get y'all pulled up over here. Let's see, I don't want to miss your comments. I don't want to miss y'all. And yes, I am back in my, hey Yvonne, hey Barbara, hey Cara. My air conditioner went out in my shop, which I've been working all week there, and it went out in the shop, so we are back. We are back in the kitchen. So how about that? And we are live from the Mevo. Yep, we are. Gene.
Yeah.
Come here, honey, and look at what I'm talking about, what it's doing real quick. I am back here, maybe only for tonight. I don't think I'm gonna be here every night this week, but I'm gonna be here tonight.
It's lagging bad.
See where it's writing it? Hey, Shannon. My husband says I'm lagging a little bit, maybe 10, maybe not quite 10 seconds behind, but he's gonna go live and make sure that y'all are all here, and that's all that matters. If y'all would please share for me, I would appreciate it. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I was trying to figure out how to bring the frame in. I can bring it in, but how I get it to stay there, I'm not quite sure yet. So if you girls get dizzy, I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring y'all in and keep y'all here. So we're gonna get started. We are here, and it is Father's Day. So I hope all of y'all had an awesome Father's Day with your dads, granddads, your husband, significant other, your sons, just a manly figure in your life. I hope all of y'all had a good day. I did have a good day, but we did our Father's Day last night, and we did what I'm going to call a crab boil. We had crab legs, shrimp, potatoes, corn. Huh?
You're good.
I'm good?
Yeah.
So we had a seafood boil, and it was awesome. I hadn't had crab legs in forever. What's up, Jennifer? Hey, Denise. Hello, Miss Peggy. And again, if y'all would please share, we're going to do something with this wreath that kind of goes along with the whole Father's Day theme, the summer coming. We're grilling out. The 4th of July is coming up. So I figured we could do a mix of some grilling and chilling and a little 4th of July. And if we can get 100 people, I'm going to give this to a lucky woman for her dad or husband or her son, whoever she would like to give it to. So, with all that being said, y'all share, share, share. And y'all see I got stuff in paper cups. I got stuff everywhere. because I was at my shop and the air went out and I had to pack everything up in a bag and fly home. So my husband ordered pizza because like literally we had time to do nothing. And it just feels like that all the time. It feels like it's never enough time in the day to do anything. Like I get home, it does. I get home and it's rush, 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 rush. Everything's just rush, rush, rush. So, we are going to be using this as our main sign. How about that? Grillin' and chillin', grillin' and chillin'. Who else chills while they grilling out? I know I do. Uh-oh, my comments aren't scrolling. Come on. There we go. And Cara is on here under Sweet Tea's Craft House. She is helping me moderate. She has Cara's Creations and More. Y'all need to go over and like her page and follow her. That's Cara's Creations and More. KARAKREATION and more. So y'all make sure y'all go follow her. Hey, Miss Tammy, and Miss Michelle. Hi, Paul. How are you guys? Yes, Cara's Creations and More. Go follow her. And y'all probably gonna hear me say that for quite a bit tonight, but she's been helping me out a lot, and I'm very thankful. So, the colors I chose was like a black and burlap stripe, a red, and then a solid black. So, I wanted everything to kind of go in with my sign. I have, oh my goodness, girls, like, trying to rush out the shop, I literally picked up a whole basket of ribbon. Because it was so hot, I was ready to go. So I'm not real sure which ribbon we're going to use, but we got tons. Tons, tons, tons. So hopefully y'all can see everything I got going on over here. As y'all can see, I have my Christmas tree over here in the background. And this tree is normally decorated for every holiday, every season. But I ain't even gonna lie, I've been slacking. It's just been crazy. But we getting there. So okay, Cara. Everyone say hi to Cara under Sweet Tea's Craft House so she'll know the comments are working for her. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to log into my personal page really quick. And y'all make sure y'all share. If somebody wants to take this wreath on, you guys to share. We got to get to 100 people. Yep, so while y'all doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start my poofs. We're going to use this 21-inch black mesh poof method all the way around. This is a 24-inch work wreath form. And it's just a basic one. It's not a colored one. It's just a basic one. I didn't want to use a colored one. So with these pencil types, they are very easily, you know, you can hide your, I can't even get the word out my mouth. You can hide your ties better. So, thanks. Who was that? Lindsay, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Cheryl. Hey, Aaron. Look at all the little likes and the hearts. Y'all go ahead on. Appreciate that. So, like I said, I'm just going around with my black. Now, my poofs are probably I don't measure them anymore. I used to measure them all the time, girls. But let me tell you, if you are measuring your poofs without a measuring mat or a ruler or however you choose to, well, welcome Sandy from Ohio. Well, come on in, girly girl. We're going to have us some good time tonight. But if you are, hey, Miss Vera, if you are measuring however you measure, I have found it easier if you just go, when you're pulling your 21-inch mesh through your wreath to make your poof, whatever tie you're using, if you just skip one to the other, that would be, I would say, 10 to 12 inches. And so that's how I've been doing my measuring. It's just easier and you can move along a little bit faster that way. So I'm going to try to get these poofs done as quick as I can so we can get on to the fun stuff. But you have to have a base. And your 21-inch is usually your base. You know, I used to, this is crazy, but I used to make wreaths using 10 by 10s, meaning I would use a 10-inch roll of mesh and I would cut them in 10-inch squares. And with doing that, I did the butterfly technique all the way around. And they were so pretty and so full, but at the same time, y'all, let me tell you, doing this 21-inch this way is just a quicker method, and it fills it up better than the squares, I think. But see, we're already all the way around the bottom. Now this is going to be a super full wreath. And like I said, we got to get to 100 people for the giveaway. So y'all go share in your yard sale sites. You go share on your personal page. You send it to your peeps. You share, share, share. I know one of you would love to win. Uh-oh. And yes, this mesh can be sticky. Some mesh you get, it wants to stick to everything. It drives me crazy. But I have got to where, y'all, I am in love. Oh, I am in love with the fabric mesh. The fabric mesh is to die for. I love it. But like the deco mesh, it's good. It sits really pretty, but at the same time, that fabric mesh, it's everything. I love it. And if someone could tag my sister, Tony Sanford, I think maybe you have to be friends with her to do it, but if someone could tag her, I would really appreciate it. If not, when I get done, I will do it. So did y'all all have a good day today? Did y'all eat good? I know we did. I still got a plate in the refrigerator of crab legs and shrimp and sausage and potatoes and corn on the cob. It was so good when it was hot. Y'all know if y'all eat crab legs when they first come out of the pot and they're so hot and they're steaming and you crack them open and you put them down in that butter garlic sauce. Oh my goodness. I know I'm making y'all hungry, but it was so good, especially when you don't get to eat them often like that. But my favorite one is like the blue crab. It's so good. That's my favorite seafood is blue crab, but I don't get it that much. Or snow crab. That's pretty good too. But Food Line had crab legs on sale, girls. And shrimp. I think they had all of it on sale. I think everybody was doing seafood boils this weekend. So we got 2 more ties and we'll be done with the base of the 21 inch. And then we're going to go in with some other mesh. Woo! And again, Cara from Cara's Creations and More is under my name, Sweet Tea's Crab Towel. And if y'all could go like and follow her page, it's Cara's Creations and More. We try to support each other in our businesses, and with her helping me. When I'm over here working on my wreaths, girls, I get so tied up in the thought process and the working on them and all, I tend to forget. So I'm not forgetting tonight. I'm going to say it 100 times if I got to. Okay. And if you are not following me on YouTube, please go do so. It's all Sweet Tea's Crab Towels. Please go subscribe now to my channel. It's about to be lit over there. I'm about to start doing some lives and some videos and some skits over there. It's going to be fun. Okay. So when you get done and you cut that piece off right here at the end, this piece that you have left over here, all you're going to do, you can zip tie it down if you'd like. I prefer just to tuck it in and keep getting it. So that's what I do. Tuck it in and keep on going. Alright. Now we're going to sit our base, which we have here. You have 10 ties on the outside, 8 on the inside. We did 10 to 12 inch poofs all the way around and 21 inch mesh. Now we're going to cut our, and you know what? We're going to cut our, our 10 inch, and we're going to put ruffles in all the way around. And then we're going to come back in with the red. And what I do, how I measure, there's some little stickies on the floor. They're tearing up my feet. So I'll drop it in the floor. It's just a black and white 10 inch mesh. Really pretty. It's a fabric mesh. I love the way these sit in the wreath. So I usually cut from like my neck to my belly button. That is my measurement. And you're going to get, I'm going to say 16 to 18 inches. Sometimes you can get 20 inches, just depends. It keeps wanting to roll away from me, so we got it. We got it. So who's ready to go to the beach? I know I am. Me and my husband love to go to the beach. And just a lot of times when we go, we don't even go anywhere. We go out to eat one time and we pretty much stay in the room or go down to the water. That is it. But it's relaxing and we love it. Okay, so I'm just doing the butterfly technique. I'm laying my mesh down and I am crunching it up the center. And we're just going to put them, we're going to start on the bottom. It doesn't matter, bottom or top, whichever you prefer. I prefer starting on the bottom. So we're going to start on the bottom and we're going to pop these ruffles in. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. I don't mind you repeating it. So if you repeat yourself, it will not upset me at all. I know some people are like, she keeps saying it like I don't see her. But honestly, I miss a lot of them because I'm looking down at my wreath. So if you have to repeat it, that's fine. Cara's here to help as well. My sister's usually on too. Not sure where she's at. She may be in church. Not sure. What's up, Laura? Flo, Lynn, Paula, what's up, girls? Hello, hello, hello. So again, hey Valerie, Stacy, Joanne, hey everybody. So again, if we can get to 100 people, we're going to do a giveaway. But we are at 33 now. I'm going to be doing a big giveaway of a painted mannequin head wreath. But I'm going to be doing it through the King Sumo app. So you're going to have to do... You're going to work for that one, girls. You're going to work for that one. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Thank you for tagging her, Cara. I don't know where she's at. She must be in church. But I didn't think they were doing church. Oh, they might be doing it live. And she might be on there. I don't see my mom. They probably seen that Mevo and was like, somebody hacking her again. I just got it working and I love it already. I love it. So if y'all see something and y'all like, that looks strange, please let me know. My husband, he was on live kind of checking things out. I'm still figuring it out, still learning. There's a few things I want to learn. I was trying to like bring it in, and it lets me bring it in, but at the same time it won't stay in. It keeps zooming back out. So I'll figure it out. And come to find out, I could have been using this thing the whole time, but I was beating myself to death trying to figure out why in the world can't I use this thing. Y'all, I was logged into an old Facebook account. Like, really, the blind is like really showing. I had logged myself into an old Facebook account. That's why I couldn't get in. But I got in now. Ain't no stopping me now. And this thing runs like production videos. You can make like all kinds of professional stuff. Like, I'm just super excited. I can't wait to get into it and just run these gadgets and see what it's all about. I like to bring new stuff to y'all, you know, instead of like the same old thing. Like, I want to do some voiceovers. I just want to do some different things. I'm going to learn. I'm not real savvy when it comes to, you know, the computer, but I'm learning. And when you run a wreath business, and it's a lot of work on the computer. It's a lot to do. Trying to keep up with business pages and channels and profiles and Etsy shops, and it's just a lot. Oh, girl, it needs to be out of here, Cara. It is full of snacks. Like, my husband is the snack king. Yeah, Cara, it is. It's a lot to keep up with. And, you know, someone once made the comment to me, girl, you just make wreaths. I mean, God. And I'm thinking, it is so much involved. Like, for them to say, you just make wreaths, but it's a business. So any type of business you run is going to be hard. Especially when you're just getting started and you're trying to learn everything. And there's a lot that I don't know. I aggravate my teacher. I aggravate the girls in my class. I'm constantly like, hey, what's this, what's that? But I'll learn eventually. I'll get it. And then there'll be another me aggravating me. And that's how it rolls. So if you're new, I'm Trisha. I own Sweet Tea's Craft House. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Etsy, anywhere. I'm there. And thank you for stopping by. Oh, she got the cashews. I need me a big old glass of sweet tea. Yes, that's one thing, Carl. I am always on my phone. Always. I literally, at nighttime, have to put it on D&D because, you know, it's constantly going off. Comments, notifications, and everything. Ding, 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 ding. So I have to put it on. Animal crackers. Y'all looking at my snack tray? That's my husband's snack tray. And look, it's 3 full shelves of snacks, plus there's a huge bucket in the floor. There's a huge bucket in the floor. Yes. And it's full. And, hang on. And one of these that's full. And my husband, like I said, is the snack demon. And this is 7.35 pounds of candy. 7.35 pounds of candy. So, yeah. My husband will tear them up. I think cutting the mesh with scissors is just quicker to me, and you can do it on the fly. You can fly right through it when you're, you know, working like this. Now with the cutter, of course I would have to have a mat. I don't want to cut up my dining room table, and then, you know, I don't know, I guess, what do you think, Cara or Laura? Do y'all think that the scissors or the rotary cutter is better when cutting mesh? Y'all need to share. 100 people, we got a giveaway. And it's going to be a wreath. It's going to be a wreath. Yep. Somebody's dad's going to get a nice old Grillin and Chillin wreath. I'm going to do, soon I think I'm going to do a fishing wreath. You know, with the fishing poles and the bait and the tackle and the boat. I think I'm going to put something together. Okay, so we got 2 more of these on the top, and then we'll be moving right along. And if you're just coming on, if you could please go like and follow Cara's Creations and More. That's with all K's. And the and sign, if you could please go follow her. She is helping me. She is moderating here. She's under Sweet Tea's Craft House. And if she'll go ahead and post her business page in the comments, you can hit it and like and follow from there. She makes a lot of awesome wreaths, and she uses a lot of high-end products in her stuff too that I really like. She also has an Etsy shop, a business page, so y'all go check her out. She has a YouTube channel too. Okay, so we got all of our ruffles in, and I just love the stripe with the, it's the black with the burlap stripe in it. Now we're going to pop in some red. We're going to pop the red in. Popping the red in. Yeah, girl. I do too, Car. I love anything, any kind of mesh like that with the stripe in it. I love that burlap stripe. And this is, all of these products that I got here came from Sim's Pottery in Graham, North Carolina. I just found out on a one-day trip to Myrtle Beach, me and my husband went and seen a few different things, and while we were out seeing some things, we stopped in at Carolina Pottery, and oh my goodness, I think Sim's has actually been replaced by Carolina Pottery. Jeez, it was so much stuff in there, girls. Like, so much stuff. But Sim's is huge, huge too. I think Sim's is like a 75,000 square foot building, but Carolina Pottery has, I think they're about the same way, except I think theirs is like, you have like a floral side, then you have like this side, then a gardening side, then another side, then another side, then a wreathing side, a ribbon side. Like, theirs is all kind of separated. And it's the Carolina Pottery at Myrtle Beach. And let me tell you, I just love that place. Now, normally at this point, you would go in and do curls, okay? I'm not doing curls this time. We're doing different. 107 in Texas tomorrow, Sweetwater, Texas. What I'm doing is more ruffles. And with these ruffles, I'm just going to go in right in on top of the black and white and pop them in. Now, you're just going to sit them kind of on top of each other, but instead of laying them flat and folding them over, making them look butterfly, I'm pulling them up. So, what I mean by laying them out is like this. When you put the ruffle in, you lay it out. With the red, I'm pulling it toward me. Like that. So, I'm going to do that all the way around. Instead of doing the rolls, I'm just doing that technique. I like that technique. I use that technique a lot in some of the orders that I get. They like it. So I just kind of pull it up to make it look like a crunched flour. Just like a crunched up flour is what I call it. A crunch roll. Okay, so really quick, I'm running these all around. And then we're going to add a crossbar in the center. And then we're going to start adding all of our embellishments and ribbon. So, I think it's cute. Now, when you put the ribbon in, the ribbon will kind of relax it a little bit, but it's really not going to take its form completely away. It'll kind of hang out there, and it'll look really pretty. So, again, 100 folk. 100 folk. We're going to give some away. I don't know where everybody's at tonight. Somebody else must be live. I think last weekend we had over 100 people in here. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We good. Woo! The special ones is here tonight. The specials. My specials. Oh yeah, the older I get, the worse I get when it comes to the heat. And I'm going through menopause too. Oh snap. I can't do it, girls. I can't do it. And people message me because I'm always talking about menopause. But people message me and go, girl, you not embarrassed to talk about menopause? No. Why would I be embarrassed to talk about menopause? All women go through it. And on top of all women going through it, they all have a man or somebody close to them that they tell it to, that has to deal with it, that has to go through it. I know my husband's like, why do you sleep on the couch? Because it's like it's horrible. I sleep on the couch because it's cool in here and I am not freezing him to death. I'm not slapping covers off of him. Thank y'all for sharing, Becky and Miss Lynn. So, yes, of course, I'm definitely going to talk about it. It's a part of life. It's something we all go through, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it. As a matter of fact, since I started talking about it on my lives, you girls have actually helped me out with some really good remedies. Some different stuff to use, and it helps me with, the hot flashes, because, girl, them things get rough. They get rough. Oh. Alright, let's see. Now, we got all of our crunch rolls done on the bottom. Now we're moving along to the top. And remember, there's 10 ties on the bottom, 8 on top. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 8. And I'm going to say these are probably 14 to 16 inches long. Again, I'm measuring from my belly button to my neck. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Bam! We got it. And look, I probably gonna put a crossbar in here. So I got all my mesh cut up in here. Ice in my bra. Oh my goodness. Trisha is the red in every tie on the top with the black Jeep. It's in every tie. It's going in every tie. I call them my crunch rolls, like the sushi roll, the crunch roll. Because normally this is when you would go in with, your curls or your rolls. But with these, and I'm fixing to show you because this really sucks, because I can't really see. Y'all really can't see what I'm doing, and I hate it, but I'm going to pick it up and show y'all in just a second. Let me tie this off and I'll show you. But I'm putting them in every tie. So what I call the crunch roll is all you're doing is you're putting the same, like the ruffle, into the tie. And you're putting them in every single tie. Because if you were doing rolls, you may do them every other tie or every tie, but with this one we're doing every tie. So what I'm doing is I'm coming back through, and instead of laying it down, I'm pulling it up and crunching it together. Now when I put my ribbon in here, it's going to relax it a little bit, but it's still going to have that crunch feel and look to it. You'll see. You'll see. Oxybutynin wasn't away where they made. Oh, what? They make a medicine for sweat? Jeez. Y'all, let me tell you, I've been going through menopause for the longest. And I had no idea, none whatsoever, that you would go through menopause for years. I thought it was just something that would come along and then it would be gone in 6 months, a year max. But boy, was I fooled. No, it don't work that way. So I think I am actually in my 3rd. I have to ask my husband. But I think I'm in my 3rd year, and it gets worse. See, when I first found out, I think I found out kind of early because I was at my annual. You know, we all have to go do it. But I was at my annual, and my doctor come back in the room and said, well, your menopause test showed positive. And I was like a hot mess because, and you know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. So y'all, please, 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 don't dislike me for this. But when you hear menopause, you automatically think the big old sex word is just like, so I was a hot mess because I was a newlywed. And so, like, me and my husband been together for a while, but we had just gotten married in 2016. So, yes, I was like a hot mess. And I thought I was super young to be going through menopause. But, come to find out, like, every woman in my family on my mom's side actually went through menopause very early. So I guess, thanks, Mom. It's just hereditary, I guess. But I will be 43 next month, and I thought that maybe, you know, this would be kind of going away, but joke's on me. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Yes, Miss Paula, that's what I was told. It got worse with age, but, you know, like I said, when I first found out, it just really bummed me out because who wants to be in their late 30s and told they're going through menopause when in your 30s you're supposed to be just peaking? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be at your peak. So who wants to be going through all that crazy stuff? But, hey, it is what it is. I deal with it the best I know how and just keep on trucking. Okay, so, excuse me. We got all of our crunch rolls. We got our butterflies and we got our poofs in here. Beautiful. And it's going to be so much prettier once we get it all done. I hope. I went through surgery, menopause at 20. It hasn't gotten any better. Okay. Well, to give you a little bit of my backstory, I had polyps, lesions, endometriosis. I was eat up with all that stuff at a young age, and I ended up having a partial hysterectomy at 28 years old. So, I already had my children, and I went through some stuff, girls. It was horrible, the stuff that, it's just horrible what us women have to go through, man. I'm telling you, but, I had to have a partial hysterectomy, and with that being said, I had been cut in the same place 6 times. I had all 3 of my children by C-section, was cut 3 times in the same place from my C-section. The 4th surgery, they went in to remove a hernia. The 5th surgery, they went in to do the partial hysterectomy and to remove polyps and lesions that I had, and the endometriosis. It just looked like a huge spider web growing on top of a ball is what it looked like. So once I got home, I was home for like 4 days, and my incision burst and busted open the incision, so I had to go back under the knife for the 6th time in the same spot. So I don't like surgeries, and I have had one heck of a time with that scar. Any of you ladies have had a cesarean or know somebody that has, you know that the scars can be awful. And it just seemed like when I gained all that weight before I found out I was a diabetic, it just seemed like it was like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like you have your growing area and then the scar. And then, like, when you gain weight, like, all the weight just kind of goes over it. So you have, like, this flap. And I was just like, it was just so hurtful. I was just so, like, oh my gosh, man. Like, it was embarrassing. It was ugly. Like, I could go on and on and on about it. But, you know, it's just, it is what it is. And sometimes things happen for a reason. And that's just it. We just have to go with the flow. So, okay. So, what I just did was I added a crossbar, ladies, because I want to fill in the center. So what I did was just make another ruffle, and I'm going to tie it down, and I am going to put it on my crossbar, and I'm going to try my best to fill in my circle. And if you guys are just getting on, yeah, Cara, it's just, I don't know, girl. It's something else. But, hey, we big girls. We can deal with it. But if y'all are just coming on, hey, jeez. Y'all, I'm bleeding. Craft World, let me tell you, my fingers are tore all to pieces. Let me get a paper towel. That 4-wire just cut me. Woo! But anyway, I'm going to put one more, and I'm going to put the black with the burlap on it in the center here. And then we're going to lay out our, you sound like me with all the surgeries and have to have, and you can't put in every 6 months because when I had my hysterectomy, they cut my kidney. Oh my goodness, they be cutting me a check, girl. I ain't lying, they be cutting me a check, cutting up on my kidneys. No ma'am, I'm sorry they did that to you, but somebody be paying me. That's what they kept telling me. That's what they kept telling me. You know, you need to go see somebody. There's no way that thing should have bust like that. I lost so much blood. They had to give me blood in a bag, which was disgusting. So, I'm just glad all that's over with. But good luck to you girls out there that's having to go through some of that stuff because, hey, I'm with you. I know how it is. I done been through it. And then when they just cut my foot, they cut my foot, girls, and they cut it in 3 places. And let me tell you, that surgery was January the 29th of 2020. I was petrified. My husband literally had to baby me the whole time because I didn't want to go in there and have the surgery. After everything I have been through with surgery, I darn sure didn't want to go back in there under the knife and be put to sleep again. I don't like being put to sleep. I mean, he could have gave me anything in the world and I would have stayed awake. And, you know, but it didn't work that way. And so, anyway, it's still, my foot still to today, and it's June. If I'm on it for long periods of time, well, I wouldn't even say long periods of time. If I'm on it for a little while, let me tell you, that thing will get so swole. So, it's just, I'm sorry, Miss Paula. I'm over here talking about checks. I'm sorry. I hope and pray that they get you straight if they already haven't. Because cutting your body parts to me is just, whoo! Jesus. That's just horrible. But that's how I felt when, like, my incision busted. And not only when it burst, it was black and yellow and purple, green. I mean, like, it was. They asked me when it bust and the ambulance people come and pick me up and rush me back to the hospital. I can remember the guy in the back going, who, and his exact words now, the EMT guy, his exact words were, who butchered you? I will never forget that. Never forget that. That's how bad my stomach was beat up. And so, hopefully, that guy, as a matter of fact, no, it's no hopefully to it. He did. It wasn't long after that, girls. He was not even practicing around here anymore. And the sad thing about it was the guy who did all my surgeries, it was the same doctor. But he changed. I mean, like, he changed over the years. He was just, like, different. So, I'm going to stop yapping, but my finger was bleeding, still bleeding, so I didn't want any blood in the wreath. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my sign ready, and we're going to choose some ribbon. So, I got, which I think will be a cool one, is this red and white gingham. I love this gingham. So, I know I'm going to use the red and white gingham. I know I'm going to use the black and white polka dot. Okay. I think I'm going to use this black and white gingham and this solid red to kind of go with them two. Then, we're going to use some of this. It's a 1.5 black with black and white stripes on the side. I have the black and white polka dot and the, I don't know, girls. I did bring this 4-inch black and white. So, this was also a ribbon that came from Carolina Pottery. And it is a beautiful ribbon. And I opened another one I had, and it sits really pretty. So, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and make sure I got everything I need. I know I got a lot of ribbon out here, girls. But I did, however, bring some of this blue with the red and white stars on it because I may incorporate some 4th of July stuff in it. But I am going to go ahead and I'm also I was thinking about doing my ribbon a little different, but I don't think that's going to work because I'm going to do every other one. So what I'm going to do, without further ado, I'm going to cut my ribbon really quick. And we're going to cut our ribbon at 12 inches. And I don't have my pen here, so we have got 10 on the bottom and 8 on the top. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got 10 on the bottom, 8 on top. You got 18 ties, and we're going to have 9 of each pair. So you're going to put a 2.5 and a 1.5 together. So I'm going to do a black and white with a red solid. And then I'm going to do a red and white gingham with the black and white. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we got that. Quick, done. So now we're going to move on here. And we're going to grab, I did grab some of this. This is a cool ribbon. It's just black, white with little red and black. They're little, I don't even know what they are. They look like mini triangles. Really cute. So, Now we got 8. So all I'm doing is using my ribbon maker to measure out 12 inches, and then I'm just folding. So we got 3, 4. Uh-oh, you stuck under the chair. 5. Uh-oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was quick. We did that rather quick there, girls. Okay, so let's cut that. And if you're just coming on Cards, Creations, and More business page, please go like and follow. She is moderating. She's under Sweet Tea's Craft House. She is helping me out. So y'all please go like and follow her. She will post her business page info. Just hit the link and go over and hit like and follow, and you are done. And also, if you are coming over to my page for the first time, please go like and follow my page. Really and truly appreciate it. So now I'm going to cut this red and white gingham. And this is so pretty, y'all. And it sits so pretty. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And be super careful with these ribbons, girls, because they have the little metal pieces on the outside. And let me tell you, them things get hung up in your fingers and your hands. Great day, it hurts. Okay, and then I think we're going to use I think I want to use the black solid right now. And then when I make my bow, add the other, I think is what I'm going to do. Because see, I have a black and white gingham as well. But I want to try to stick to the theme that I'm going with. But at the same time, we fixing to hook this bad boy up. Oh, I didn't even cut it. It's alright, I got it. I don't want to cut myself though. There we go. So, woo! Let me cut it up. I appreciate y'all ladies hanging out with me. I had a lot of people ask me to cancel and reschedule because it was a holiday. But I just felt like I wanted to go ahead and go on because there's people like me that's already done Father's Day and they're sitting at home. So, thank y'all for hanging out. People are messaging me now, but it's okay. They can talk to me when I'm off here. Alright, so we're on the last ribbon. We did 2 2.5s, and now we're on our last 1.5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we're on our last one. Okay. Now we're going to pop all this ribbon in, pop our sign in, and start adding our embellishments. And I don't know, we might do something special. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We're going to see. But we went out. Friday night we went out. A whole bunch of us went out for a little bit Friday night. And those who know me know I don't drink. So I was pretty much the DD taking care of everybody, making sure everybody got home and making sure everybody eat. But let me tell y'all, I think I am so reminded of why I don't go to bars. Let me tell you. The smoke. I couldn't breathe yesterday. It was like when you open the door at that bar, y'all, it just went whoosh. And I guess that's any bar. Like, everybody smokes in them, drinks in them, whatever. It was Father's Day. All the men got together, went out, and my husband and dad included, my ex-husband, my ex-father-in-law, like, we're all, like, really cool. We had to adult. We had to get grown and be adults for the children. Y'all know the routine, but they've actually become pretty cool with one another. So everybody got together and went out. And when I came home, I smelled like a tobacco shop. Woo! That stuff was strong. And let me tell you, I'm no stranger to smoke, but that was rough. That was rough, y'all. Well, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube, Miss Rosemary. Thank you so much. Oh, I gotta do the YouTube dance. Gotta do the YouTube dance. Isn't it crazy, Cara? Have you ever been uptown and somebody stop you and go, "Hey, I know you"? Is that kind of creepy or what, man? Well, it happened to me again not too long ago, and this lady goes, she's like following me through Walmart. And she's like, hey, I know you. And I'm thinking, I don't know this woman from Adam, and this world is crazy right now. And I'm just ready to get gone, you know. And poor thing, she was like, she hollered, "I know you from Sweeties." And then I felt bad because I was actually like, really, y'all, I was doing the speed step on her. I was trying so hard to get away. And have you ever had that happen, car, where somebody just walks up to you and goes, "Hey, I know you, I've seen you, da da da." It's weird. And I don't mind because I see a lot of girls that watch me uptown, and, you know, it's just when people, poor thing, she just creeped around. She kept creeping around. She would never, like, just outright speak. She was just creeping, kept following me. It was just kind of scary, but I get it. She's like, "I didn't know if I should just speak. I didn't know what to do." She was like, and then I was just following you, trying to figure it out. And I was like, "It's all good, baby. It's okay. Don't worry about it." So I was just curious if you've ever had that happen where somebody's just kind of checking you out and you're like, "What in the world?" All right, girl. It's ribbon time. It's ribbon time. Girl. Hey, Miss Evelyn. She gonna pass the cashews. That's right. Well, my husband ordered, if you're from Florence, I'm sure you've heard of them, Marco's Pizza. And let me tell you, that stuff was good. I mean, good. Alright, so we're going to start. We're just going to take one of our 2.5s and one of our 1.5s, and we're going to just pinch them up the center, just like that. Kind of give it like a bow tie effect. And we're going to lay it in the tie. We're just going to lay it in here. Now, when we lay it down like that, we're just going to pull one way, kind of pull them outwards, you know what I mean? But you still want to keep your mesh kind of balled up, give it the crunch roll effect like I said, but you want to pull your ribbon outwards. So you're actually going to have it to look like that. It's going to look still crunch, but your ribbon's going to be coming straight out towards you. And we're just going to go around and we're going to do each method. Hey there, punk. What's up? Alright, now we're going to do the black and white polka dot and the red strip. Same scenario. We're just going to pinch it up the center to give it the bow tie effect. We're going to lay it in a tie and we're going to pull it straight out toward us. Hey, Miss Belle. What? Did Tony make it? Yeah, girl. We in here talking about everything. We talking about snacks and menopause and sex. Lord have mercy. Woo! Yes, we is. We just own it tonight, y'all. And then I thought I'd spit for y'all. I'm gonna do some spitting one day. I'm gonna spit out me a rap one day. I heard, like, I've already done it before. If y'all go back, if y'all go back to some of my very first lives, I was challenged to sing. That's why they call me the singing craft lady. But I didn't sing, y'all. I rapped, and I sang the whole. No, I didn't. I'm telling a story. I did not sing the whole thing. But I rapped Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. And so that's where I got the singing craft lady from, because I'm always doing something crazy. I love my music. Yes, Miss Judy, I love this black and red too. And then the funny thing about it is we're going to pop some 4th of July stuff in there. You never would have thought of that. It's like red, blue, and white, but I think it's going to lay pretty on this black and red. So, now, I'm going to box up some of these snacks and send to Miss Cara. And if you're just coming on, please, Cara's Creations and More. She will post her business page. Y'all, please go like and follow. She is moderating. She is helping me out. Thank the Lord. Because I just cannot keep up with everything. I try so hard, y'all. But y'all would be sitting here like, I ain't watching that girl. She don't never speak. And if you want to ask me anything, or you can message me, or you can comment right here, because every time my lives are over, I always go back and read my comments, answer questions and messages. So always go back. Yeah, Tony Lynn, where you been? Okay. So, when you're putting your ribbon in, girls, this is going to be the last thing you put in your ties, so you can go ahead and twist your ties off multiple times. So, we're right here at the end. Uh-oh, wrong one. See, they get you. Or did I skip something? No, I didn't skip it. Woo! Oh, guess what, y'all? Guess what happened to old Trisha? I got my walking papers. And if you've been following me, then you know what that means. I went to the doctor, and yes, I posted a long story about it. But, you know what? I'm going to just say this and get this out there. But why is it, if you miss a doctor's appointment or you late, they charge you anywhere $30 to $50, right? But they can make you sit in there for 2, 3, 4 hours, and you just supposed to sit there and shut up and not say nothing. So I had to go to the doctor, and they set me out in this waiting room, y'all. Let me tell you. They set me in this waiting room, and there had to be 20 people in there. But with that being said, every one of us was scattered apart. Like, we had to be a mile apart from one another. So, anyway, I get in there, get all my paperwork done, pay my little bill, whatever. They sit me down, and I start watching this movie. Get comfortable. 15 minutes later, here they come. Miss Ray! So, I'm like, yeah, boy, I'm in and out today. I got lucky. So, I go back. They put me in a little paper skirt. You know, y'all, them cold skirts they put you in. The paper, why they do it to look at your daggone foot, still beats me. But anyway, you're on this cold table with a mask on, staring down everything in the world that half of America is fighting over right now, and you're over there plumb shaking not to touch it and take it with you. Yeah, they leave me sitting in there, girls. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. So I think it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes later, 2 hours, 20 minutes later, something like that. I finally step out in the hall and I'm like, hey, how did we miss that, y'all? I didn't cut enough. I'm like, hey, how much longer I got to sit in here? Like, what are y'all doing out there? Like, all these people have been here, and I've been here longer than any of these. I've been, you know, creeping, looking out the door. You know, we all do it. And seeing people that had come in after me was getting seen by the doctor, and here I am still waiting. So I asked, and she said, oh, okay, ma'am, I'll go ahead and get him to come right in. I was like, you know what, better yet? Shut the door. I was like, nah, I'm pumping bottles, boy. I'm pumping bottles. No, y'all stay on out there. Y'all want to get me like that, guess what? I'm going to get you too. I'll play that. No, and then they want to charge you money for their time, but what about our time? Yeah, like, what about us? What about what we got going on? We got to do, like, they don't care about that. What if I send a bill to them saying you owe me $200, $100 an hour for making me sit up there? Y'all, I'm just playing too. I'm just joking with y'all. I wish I wasn't, because I really, really needed some hand sanitizer. But it's okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. No. But I mean, really, how they gonna make you sit in a room for 2 hours staring at everything that people out here fighting over, and then expect you not to touch it? Like, people crazy, man. Alright, so we got all of our ribbon in. I'm just over here running my little mouth. We got all of our ribbon strips in. And now we're going to add our sign. Hey, Kelly, Brandy. Hey, everybody. Yes, everybody talk about my snacks. I think I'm going to send Cara a bag. Y'all missed it. Some of y'all missed it. Hey, Amy. What's up, Allison? But we got a 7-pound, y'all. A 7-pound bag of candy of my husband's. Yeah, 7-pound bag. I showed it to them earlier, so yeah. And that ain't it. There's more. Okay, so we got our Grillin and Chillin sign. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it, because I got a bow that's coming in here, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to put it at the top. No, I do not want it at the top. So you know what I'm going to do first? is, girls, y'all know what I'm finna do. I'm finna do my bow first. Let's get the bow out the way. Because, see, if I place the bow, then I'll know exactly where. Because, look, I've got red and white balls here that I want to put in with my sign. And then I also have, like, look, girls. I got the spatula, the claws, the mixer that we're putting in here too. And then I do have a few more things I may pop in, but I did bring I did pick these up, which is a white and red star that I may incorporate in here too. I do have a red, white, and blue, but I don't think I'm going to add the blue in here. I think we're just going to do the red and the white. But it is, when you think of Grillin and Chillin, you think of the 4th, you think of like all the cool things you can do for the holidays. Yes, y'all. There is so much back here. Oh, Cara, look. Look. Chocolate cupcakes. Devil dogs. Devil dogs. Alright, then we got Vienna fingers. Sun-dried tomato basil crackers, which is mine and my daughter's. Here we got crackers. We got these here. I love these little things. Then my husband loves these Velveeta bites. Let me tell you, if you need some quick energy, y'all, I tried a piece of this one time and I was plumb shaking. Like I can't even do it. Then there's donuts and animal crackers, and then these sunflower seeds and pecan rolls and Pop-Tarts and you name it. But I picked these up here. I know y'all know what these are. These are like sea salt candies, suckers. And I got them for my daughter. Me and my husband picked them up from the beach. From the Myrtle Beach. You'd rather have what's in the fridge. You couldn't stay at my house. Girl, let me tell you. That ain't the half of it. My husband. Dun, 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 my husband is such a snackaholic, y'all. We have, drum roll please, a refrigerator in our bedroom with snacks in it too.
Don't be telling all my secrets, girl.
He said, don't be telling all my secrets, girl.
That's my stash.
That's his stash. Look, he won't gain a pound. Don't gain a pound, y'all. Just eat it all the time and never gain no weight. I don't understand it for the life of me. But hey, if he can do it, then go for it.
I have to stay that way.
Alright, so this is the first ribbon I'm going to use in my bow. It's black, white, red. I'm going to make nothing really special. I'm just going to make June. Yeah, he's the ultimate, like the true cookie monster, man. I don't know how he does it. And then he's always like the fridge, the juice boxes, the, what do you call them, the little juice pouches with the straws on them. Oh boy, you gotta love him. Okay, so I am making my bow, and I am using my Easy Bow Maker. And what I'm doing is I'm going to do a 6-inch loop on each side. And I know I'm just here running my mouth, keeping all y'all held up like y'all ain't got nothing in the world to do. They're like, shut up, girl, and work. That's probably why we ain't got hardly no people on here. They like, shut up and work, girl. I had to get something to drink. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 loops on each side of this black, white, and red. And they're going to be 6-inch loops on each side. And you want to make sure they're both the same size. And this can be a little tricky, y'all, because what I have learned is when you are twisting the ribbon, and I know you can't see a lot of what I'm doing. Hold on. Trying to see if that'll help. When you are twisting the ribbon over here, if you don't be careful, when you're twisting it, it's going to pull some out. And you don't want it to do that, because if it pulls, it's going to mess the whole bow up, girls. The whole bow. So, we got 2 inches of that particular ribbon in there. And I do have, I'm going to say, a 12 to 14 inch tail down here. But I want to leave it long because I don't know exactly where I want to put my bow right now. So, we're going to throw her down. Now, we're going to come in with, where's it at? A solid, no, let's come in with the black and white gingham. What do you do first, Cara? Would you rather put your sign in first or your bow? It just seems like if I do my bow, unless I'm doing like something else, like with this here, I just think maybe the bow first. I don't know. What do you think? What do you do? I can bring it closer, but this is the thing. Once I bring it in, like, okay, it's going to come up some. Hold on, I just brought it in. But I can't get it to stay. It keeps popping back out, y'all. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright, so, see? Got it to come in and then it'll pop back out. So I'm not real sure what I'm doing wrong here. But I'm going to figure that out too. So I'm going in with a 1.5 inch. But with this 1.5 inch, I'm only going to do 3 loops. Tony, are you trying to make a bow? My sister's probably trying to make a bow the same time I'm making it. She's probably watching me step for step. Okay, so with the 1.5 that I'm just now bringing in, we're going to do 3 loops. And I'm going to show you the concept of that, which I'm sure y'all all know. But I'm going to show you my way. So, let me hold this up so I can show y'all. With these 3 loops that I have here, you have your 2 on each side. You're going to have like 4. You're going to have somewhat like an X. And the moral to the story is, what you want to do is you want to put a ribbon in between each one. Just like that. You're just going to lay each pattern in between the last pattern. Just like this. And I'm about to show you, sis. Just like that. You're just putting one in between them 2, one in between these 2, and one in between these 2. Now when you go back in with your second 2.5, you're going to do the same. You're going to put it here, 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 and here. Okay? So, I think now I'm going to go in with... Dun, dun, dun. What do I want to go in with now? What do I want to go in with now? I'm thinking about... this red, and I think I will. This is a two-sided ribbon. It is a black on one and a red on the other. It is a decorative ribbon, meaning it only has 1 yard on each roll. Be careful when buying it. I say 1 yard, 2 yards, I'm sorry. Be careful when you buy a ribbon like this. I bought this for one project and one project only. I did not want to pay $35 for a little bit of this. So I got 2 yards. 2 yards of this was still $9.99. So we're going to pop it in, but we're going to use the red. Yeah, we're going to use the red side. Oh yeah, that red is pretty. So we're just going to come down. We're going to do about a 4.5 inch loop. Oh yes, that is pretty, girls. Oh, now I remember why I got this ribbon. It's so pretty. And like I said earlier, when you're making this bow, you might want to hold your center down too, because when you're twisting and doing all that stuff, you can easily pull the ribbon from side to side. And you can pull it and mess it up. So you want to just hold it down and make sure it don't go anywhere. Okay? So this is 4 loops, but I think I'm only going to do 3 of these. I'm only going to do 3 because this is a very thick ribbon. Okay, so when I just did 3 of these, it's just going to hang off of the second loop. So you got 3. So you're just basically putting them in between the ribbon before, sis. That's all you doing. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a black and white. And if this don't turn out like I want it to, guess what? Guess what? I'll remake another. Because I started just to do a 4 inch and a 2.5 and a 1 and be done. But I just want to add some different colors in here. And I just love all the different blacks and whites and reds. It's just so pretty. Mixing the different patterns, mixing it all up. To me, it's just super pretty to do it that way. So we got polka dots, we got solids, we got ginghams, we got triangles. We got a lot of different stuff in here. It's pretty cool. Okay. So, alright. So let's cut that down. Hey Lisa, how are you? What do you say, Miss Bell? I'll redo it. Y'all know it. I'll redo it. If I don't like it, I'll redo it in a heartbeat. I'll take it apart. And me and Carl was just talking earlier about making wreaths. And you know, you make and make and make all the time. And it's like, all of them can't be perfect, and you think it looks horrible, and the next person's going, girl, that thing looks good, and you're like, whatever, I hate it. But sometimes when I make a wreath and I don't like it, I just have to kind of like step away from it, and then I'll go back to it later, because I'm quick to be like, I'm throwing this thing in the trash, I'm done with it. So, but I can't throw it in the trash, y'all know that. Can't throw your money away. Alright, so the last thing we're going to put in here, we're going to put 2 1.5 inch, I think. That's what I'm going to do. But sometimes the ugliest bows to me turn out to be the prettiest bows. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm like, God, that's an ugly bow. And then everybody's like, girl, that was one of the best bows you've made. And I'm like, it's crazy. No, Cara, I'm telling you, I really like that. I really did. And I can't wait to get mine in. I've already got the mesh and everything for it. The denim mesh. I can't wait. And y'all, I'm so ready for fall and Halloween. And I know y'all are like, God, these Wreath girls, they be all ahead. They over here making stuff for 5 holidays from now. But hey, you gotta stay ahead of the game. You just gotta do it. You got to stay ahead. And I did it. I knew I did it. But right now, the Wreath world is working on Halloween and fall. We did the 4th of July. We started doing the 4th of July at the end of March. No, the end of April. Early May. We was doing the 4th of July. Yeah, you kind of have to stay ahead. But look. Hey, let me tell you, my Christmas clients are already calling me for wreaths. I'm serious. I mean, like, no joke. Just as we were sitting here doing this live, one of my Christmas clients messaged me about a wreath. So, I mean, you kind of have to get them in because, you know, it's just a lot of people like me, and I'm not sure about Cara, but I know with me, I'm so busy during the Christmas holidays. Like, I literally have to put my Christmas up around Halloween. If I don't do it then, it won't go up because I don't have the time. I mean, I'm constantly doing other people's homes, and when I'm not, you know, doing other people's houses, I'm making wreaths and garlands and things. So, like, I just don't have the time. So, I mean, I literally have to do my trees and my Christmas right after Halloween. So, once the Halloween comes down, it's no Thanksgiving, no fall. It's straight Christmas. Yes, I can't wait to get my scarecrow. Alright, so we got one more color I'm going to pop in here, and then that's it. I'm done with it. And we're going to see how it looks. And of course, if I don't like it, I'm not going to do y'all like that and make y'all sit here while I remake a whole nother bow. I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is I will make another one tonight and I will post it tomorrow. Okay, so I got my last ribbon in here. And this ribbon right here, it forms so pretty. And I cannot remember for the life of me. Yep, I know exactly where I got it from. Taylor's Garden Shop. Oh, I love getting ribbon from them. They got like the best ribbon. Okay, y'all. Here it goes. I'm about to take it up. Honey bunny. What are you doing? Okay. And when you're pulling these bows up, girls, let me tell you, if you lose that stack, that's it. You got to redo it. It's done. It's a wrap. It's over with. And that is the hardest thing for me, is holding this bow without losing that center stack. I don't think I've ever showed on my live the center stack to anybody, like close enough where they could really see it, because I'm so scared I'm going to lose it. So I just hold it. Oh, So, if you were on earlier, or if you're just coming on, we were trying to get to 100 so we could give away a wreath to someone for Father's Day, but I think we got to 40 something one time. And I know it's a holiday, girls. I know, and it was probably a bad call to try to get to 100 on a holiday, because a lot of people are spending time with their family and stuff. So what I will do is I will possibly give it away tomorrow night, because you know tomorrow night we have Mannequin Monday, and boy, I can't wait to show y'all that mannequin I got for tomorrow's live. Beautiful. I think the only person, well, I think Cara knows, and my sister. Well, Miss Laura knows too. But it's going to be a beauty. Okay, girls. So, alright. I think I got my bow somewhat the way I want it. Here's my bow. Yep, that's my bow. So, let's see. Where are we going to pop her in at? And I want to, I'm trying to figure out if I want to put her, let me get my sign. Because I kind of want my sign like that, like Grillin and Chillin up this way, and then I kind of want my bow up here. I think that's the way I'm going to do it, right there. Grillin and Chillin. I think that's the way I want it. Yep, I may go up just a tad bit more. What y'all think? What y'all thinking over there? Over there in the background, what y'all thinking? Alright, let me tell y'all, I have decided that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a giveaway tomorrow night, Mannequin Monday, on my live. Okay? So, y'all, be here tomorrow night, 8 p.m., right here, Sweet Tea's Craft House, 2 my business page right here. You are not going to want to miss it. And I don't know what wreath I'm going to give away. But I'm going to figure that out tomorrow. I'm going to go to the building. I have quite a few in there and see. It will definitely be a surprise on which one I give away. But I will give one away. Okay, so I got my bow in. Now, my Grillin and Chillin sign. Now, I know this is supposed to be not like a fancy wreath. This is supposed to be, you know, Grillin and Chillin. What do you do when you're outside drinking? I mean, grilling, you're having a drink and pool, having a good time, doing whatever we do at that time of year. And let me tell you, look at there. We're going to put some of these in here, just random. I think it's going to be cute. I'm not going to glue these down yet. So we got the spatula that I'm going to stick up here. I'm going to put a spatula there. And then I got the whisk blender, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put up there. Yeah. And then I got a couple of balls right here that I'm thinking about just sticking in. Let's see. I know, my big head's in your way again. So I got one like crossed over this way. And then I've got, just to kind of give it that 4th of July feel, I got some red and white stars. So I am going to throw some red and white stars in here. No certain place, just randomly through the wreath. I have a few more at the shop if this ain't enough. I only have, let's do this white one here. I only have 4 with me. So I got a white, red, white. Let's do a red down here. Slide this over a little bit. Okay, so we got the red, white. And then I did bring this. And it does have some blue in it. I just don't think it's gonna work in here. I just don't think it's gonna work. But I think this is really how I'm gonna leave it. I am, however, gonna redo my bow. I am gonna redo the bow, girls. Don't ask me why. I have my reasons. And oh man, I left. I cannot believe I did that. But I left my my stapler that puts my things on my sign. So I can't put anything down at the moment. So I'm just kind of sticking them in here. But I am going to redo the bow. Not necessarily take everything out, but I am going to move something off the back and replace it with something else. I am going to do that. Which this bow is going to stay. Yeah, this one's going to stay. I'm not going to cut that yet. That particular piece, because I'm going to remove it so I can save that. But I am going to keep these others. So what do y'all think? Y'all like my little grilling and chilling? Oop, I lost her. Y'all tell me what you think. I lost one of my stars, and I got a couple of more of these I could put in. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I know, don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. It's going to show y'all what y'all think, because I'm like 10 seconds behind, so I can't really see what y'all looking at right this sec, but I'm about to. Look at there. What do y'all think? Okay. So this is basically what we have. We have the grilling and chilling, the spatula, the whisk, the tongs, the balls, the grilling and chilling, the red and white patriotic stars. So we got lots on here. I'm going to add a few more things. I'm sorry. I don't want to make y'all dizzy. I'm going to add a few more things tomorrow. But I may or may not give this one away. But if we can get enough people on the live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here, hopefully in my shop. Hopefully the new air conditioner will be fixed. Not to mention that's a brand new air conditioner. And it doesn't work. It quit. Yes, brand new. I don't know what it is about the AC. I moved into my apartment and the AC didn't work. I moved back into my shop with a brand new AC. It don't work. I don't know, I'm cursed, y'all, with the air conditioner. But anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Mannequin Monday. And we got an awesome mannequin wreath coming at you. I have searched the internet over for this particular mannequin just because I kind of needed an idea about something. And I have not found one yet. So, hopefully, I'm making the first one of these. Not the first mannequin, because we all make mannequin heads. But I hope I'm the first one to make one of these. So, anyway. Y'all have an awesome night. Happy Father's Day to any man out there that can hear me. Their wife sitting down and they're going, God, I'm tired of hearing her voice every day. Happy Father's Day to you. And y'all have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to try to figure out how to work the Mevo so next time we come on I can... Well, it's not going to matter next time because next time I'll be in the shop. And it will be like centered over my head so y'all will be able to see everything. But y'all have an awesome night and thank y'all. Good night.